Sage, this is for you. I'm going to read you a book for your birthday. Happy birthday, number 1. The book is Everyone Poops. A good book. An elephant makes a big poop. A mouse makes a tiny poop. A one-hump camel makes a one-hump poop. A two-hump camel makes a two-hump poop. Only kidding. Fish poop, and so do birds, and bugs too. Different animals make different kinds of poop. Different shapes, different colors, even different smells. Which end is the snake's behind? What does whale poop look like? Some stop to poop. Other animals do it on the move. Some poop here and there. Others do it in a special place. Grown-ups poop. Children poop too. While some children poop on a potty, others poop in their diapers. Some animals poop and pay no attention. Others clean up after themselves. These water buffaloes poop by the water. This one, an alligator, poops in the water. A little boy wipes himself with paper and then flushes it down. All living things eat, so guess what? Everyone poops. Happy birthday.
Hi Sage, this book is On the Night You Were Born. On the night you were born, the moon smiled with such wonder that the stars peeked in to see you, and the night wind whispered, life will never be the same, because there have been no one like you ever in the world. So enchanted were you with the wind and the rain that they whispered the sound of your wonderful name. The sound of your name is a magical one. Let's say it out loud before we go on. Sage. It sailed through the farmland high on the breeze, over the ocean, and through the trees, until everyone heard it and everyone knew of the one and the only ever you. Not once had there been such eyes, such a nose, such a silly, wiggly, wonderful toes. In fact, I think I'll count to 3, so you can wiggle your toes for me. When the polar bears heard, they danced till dawn. From faraway places, the geese flew home, and the moon stayed up all until morn the next day, and none of the ladybugs flew away. So whenever you doubt just how special you are, and you wonder who loves you, how much, and how far, listen for geese honking high in the sky. They're singing a song to remember you by. Or notice the bears asleep at the zoo. It's because they've been dancing all night for you. Or drift off to sleep to the sound of the wind. Listen closely, it's whispering your name again. If the moon stays up until morning one day, or a ladybug lands and decides to stay, or a little bird sits at your window a while, it's because they're all hoping to see you smile. For never before in story or rhyme, not even once upon a time, has the world ever known a you, my friend. It will never, ever again.
Hi Sage, it's your Grandma Gross. I want to read you one of my favorite books from when I was a little girl. It's called Winkin', Blinkin' and Nod by Eugene Field, and it was illustrated by Johanna Westerman. Winkin', Blinkin' and Nod one night sailed off in a wooden shoe, sailed on a river of crystal light and into a sea of dew. "Where are you going and what do you wish?" the old moon asked the three. "We have come to fish for the herring fish that live in this beautiful sea. Nets of silver and gold have we," said Wynken, Blynken, and Nod. The old moon laughed and sang a song as they rocked in the wooden shoe, and the wind that sped them all night long ruffled the waves of dew. The little stars were the herring fish that lived in the beautiful sea. "Now cast your nets wherever you wish, never afeard are we," so cried the stars to the fishermen three, Wynken, Blynken, and Nod. All night long their nets they threw to the stars in the twinkling foam. Then down from the skies came the wooden shoe, bringing the fishermen home. 'Twas all so pretty a sail it seemed, as if it could not be, and some folks thought 'twas a dream they dreamed of sailing that beautiful sea. But I shall name you the fishermen three, Wynken, Blynken, and Nod. Wynken and Blynken are two little eyes, and Nod is a little head, and the wooden shoe that sailed the skies is the wee one's trundle bed. So shut your eyes while Mother sings of wonderful sights that be, and you shall see the beautiful things as you rock in this misty sea. Where the old shoe rocked the fishermen three, Wynken, Blynken, and Nod. Happy birthday, Sage. I love you very much.
Sage, you're 1 year old. Wow! I'm going to read a book that I read to all of your aunts and uncles and your mommy. Okay, it is called Pierre, a cautionary tale in 5 chapters and a prologue. Pretty cool, huh? By the way, it's by Maurice Sendak, who I read some interesting articles about. And we shall begin. There once was a boy named Pierre who only would say, "I don't care." Read his story, my friend, and you'll find in the end that a suitable moral lies there. Chapter 1. One day, his mother said when Pierre climbed out of bed, "Good morning, darling boy, you are my only joy." And Pierre said, "I don't care." "Well, what would you like to eat?" "I don't care." "Some lovely cream of wheat?" "I don't care." "Don't sit backwards in your chair." "I don't care." "Or pour syrup in your hair." "I don't care." "You are acting like a clown." "I don't care." "And we have to go to town." "I don't care." "Don't you want to come, my dear?" "I don't care." "Would you rather stay right here?" "I don't care." So his mother left him there. Chapter 2. His father said, "Get off your head, or I will march you off to bed." Pierre said, "I don't care." "I would think that you could see," "I don't care." "That your head is where your feet should be." "I don't care." "If you keep standing upside down," "I don't care." "We'll never get to town." "I don't care." "If only you would say, 'I care.'" "I don't care." "I'd let you fold the folding chair." "I don't care." So his parents left him there. They didn't take him anywhere. Chapter 3. Now as night began to fall, a hungry lion paid a call. He looked Pierre right in the eye and asked him if he would like to die. And Pierre said, "I don't care." "I can eat you, don't you see?" "I don't care." "And you'll be inside of me." "I don't care." "Then you'll never have to bother." "I don't care." "With a mother or a father." "I don't care." "Is that all you can say?" "I don't care." "Then I'll eat you if I may." "I don't care." Oh my gosh. So the lion ate Pierre. chapter 4. Arriving home at 6 o'clock, his parents had a dreadful shock. They found the lion sick in bed and cried, "Pierre is surely dead!" They pulled the lion by the hair. They hit him with the folding chair. His mother asked, "Where is Pierre?" And the lion answered, "I don't care." His father said, "Pierre is in there." Chapter 5. They rushed the lion into town. The doctor shook him up and down, and when the lion gave a roar, Pierre fell out upon the floor. He rubbed his eyes, he scratched his head, and he laughed because he wasn't dead. His mother cried and held him tight. His father asked, "Are you all right?" And Pierre said, "I'm feeling fine. Please take me home. It's 9:30. The lion said, "If you would care to climb on me, I'll take you there." Then everyone looked at Pierre, who shouted, "Yes, indeed, I care." The lion took him home to rest, and he stayed on as a weekend guest. The moral of Pierre is care.
You know what I don't understand about Maurice Sendak? Sendak? What is it? Sendak. I don't understand, Maurice Sendak, how you have this lion right here that goes and eats this little boy, but then at the end he's like, "Yeah, I'll take you home." It doesn't make any sense. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. It's bull. Hello, Sage. Today I'm reading Wacky Wednesday by Theo Lesage, illustrated by George Booth. And now we'll cut to the part when I have the page open, because like all this 10 hours of flipping, there's 13 pages in between, you know?
Do you think?
It all began with that shoe on the wall. A shoe on the wall shouldn't be there at all. Then I looked up and I said, "Oh man," and that's how Wacky Wednesday began. I looked out the window and I said, "Gee." More things were wacky, and I saw 3. I'll wait while you spray the cat with Febreze. We good? Alright. I went down the hall and I said, "Hey, 3 more things were wacky today." In the bathroom, more. In the bathroom, 4. I began to dress and then I said, "Wow, 4 more things were wacky now." I looked in the kitchen and I said, "By cracky, 5 more things are very wacky." I was late for school. I started along and I saw that 6 more things were wrong. And then 7 more. The Sutherland sisters, they looked wacky too. They said, "Nothing is wacky around here but you." "But look," I yelled, 8 things are wrong here at school." "Nothing is wrong," they said, "don't be a fool." "Nothing is wrong," they said, "don't be a fool." I ran into school and I yelled, "Miss Bass, look, 9 things are wacky right here in your class." "Nothing is wacky here in my class. Get out, you're the wacky one. Out," said Miss Bass. I went out the school door. Things were worse than before. I couldn't believe it. 10 wacky things more. Then I counted 11. Then 12 worse things. I got scared and I ran. I ran and knocked over Patrolman McGann. "I'm sorry, Patrolman. That's all I could say. Don't be smart. Don't be sorry," he smiled. "It's that kind of day. Be glad. Wacky Wednesday will soon go away." "Only 20 more things will be wacky," he said. "Just find them and then you can go back to bed." Wacky Wednesday was gone when I counted them all. I even got rid of that shoe on the wall. The end.
Hey Stace, I'm your favorite uncle. I'm your number one uncle, and I love you. I wish you and wish you a story. Good. Okay. I love you through and through. I love you from the top side. I love you the bottom of the side. I love you from your happy side and your sad side and your silly side and your mad side. I love you and your fingers and the toes and your ears and your nose. I love you and your hair and eyes, and you giggling and you crying. I love you and you running and walking. I love you through and through, and yesterday is today and tomorrow too.
Hi Sage, how you doing, buddy? So I'm Kyle. I'm your uncle, second oldest uncle. Tyler's the oldest one. Your wife, or my wife Ellie, your aunt. She and I picked this book out to read to you. It's called A Light in the Attic, and it's by Shel Silverstein. It's really good. It's really, really good. Ellie and I picked out some stuff to read to you, so I'm going to read you 2 short little ones, and then Ellie's going to read you this really fun long one. So the first one that I'm going to read you is called The Hammock. This is the picture that goes with it. It's pretty cool, right? So it goes like this. Grandma sent the hammock. The good Lord sent the breeze. Now I'm here to do the swinging, so who's gonna move the trees? See, he doesn't have enough trees for his hammock. There's only one. It's cute, right? Right? So this other one I wanted to read you, I really liked it a lot. This one's called Surprise. The picture that goes with it looks like this. Pretty cool, right? And then that's the 2 people that are in the poem. So here. And then there's some words written on it that are kind of funny. You'll like that. So it goes like this. My grandpa went to Myrtle Beach and sent us back a turtle each. And then he went to Kathmandu and mailed a real live cockatoo. From Rio an iguana came, a smelly goat arrived from Spain. Now he's in India, you see. My grandpa always thinks of me. See, in India he got the elephant. Put it in a box. Pretty funny, right? So these are the 2 that I'm going to read you, and then your Aunt Ellie's going to come over and read you some more in just a second.
Okay, hi Sage. Hi, I'm your Aunt Ellie. So Kyle and I chose this book, A Light in the Attic. Good book, Shel Silverstein. Cool guy, you should know him. And I'm reading Twistable Turnable Man, and that's him, that guy. That guy is the Twistable Turnable Man. So I have discovered that I can't read and show you the book at the same time. So I'm just going to count on you having the book in your lap. Page 138. Okay? So, Twistable Turnable Man. He's the twistable, turnable, squeezable, pullable, stretchable, foldable man. He can crawl in your pocket or fit in a locket or screw himself into a 20-volt socket. Or squeeze himself into a big one or smaller. Yes, he can. Correct. Twistable, turnable, squeezable, pullable, stretchable, shrinkable man. He lives a passable life with a squeezable, lovable, kissable, huggable, pullable, huggable life. and they have two twistable kids who bend up the way that they did. And they turn and they stretch just as much as they can for this bendable, foldable, do-what-you're-toldable, easily moldable, buy-what-you're-soldable, washable, mendable, highly dependable, buyable, saleable, always available, bounceable, shakeable, almost unbreakable, twistable, turnable moon. So that's it. That's the one. 138. Find it. Follow along. Learn to read. We love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sage.
Okay.
Hi.
Cool. Okay. Bye. We love you.
Bye.
Hey Sage, I'm going to read you a Shel Silverstein poem called Dreadful. Somebody ate the baby, it's rather sad to say. Someone ate the baby, she won't be out to play. We'll never hear her whiny cry, or we'll have to feel if she is dry. We'll never hear her asking why. Somebody ate the baby. Someone ate the baby, it's absolutely clear. Someone ate the baby, because the baby isn't here. We'll give away her toys and clothes, we'll never have to wipe her nose. Dad says, that's the way it goes. Somebody ate the baby. Someone ate the baby, what a frightful thing to eat. Someone ate the baby, though she wasn't very sweet. It was a heartless thing to do, the policemen haven't got a clue. I simply can't imagine who would go and eat the baby.
You
I
done?
love you, Sage.
Say I love you, Sage again.
I love you, Sage.
Alright. Alright.
Hey Sage, I'm going to read you a story about spaghetti. Spaghetti, spaghetti, all over the place, up to my elbows, up to my face. Over the carpet and under the chairs, into the hammock and wound round the stairs. Filling the bathtub and covering the desk, making the sofa a mad, mushy mess. The party is ruined, I'm terribly worried. The guests have all left unless they're all buried. I told them, bring presents, I said, throw confetti. I guess they heard wrong, 'cause they all threw spaghetti.